everyone, and then maybe we can do our introductions.
Sounds good. Well, welcome everyone. Glad to see you on here today. We're going to go through a lot of information today, so I just want to forewarn you. Some of it might be very, very quick. That's because we have a lot to cover in a very short period of time. However, if you have any questions, we will give you opportunities to ask them sometime during the presentation, or you can contact us individually and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. The purpose though today is really to get in front of you with all the benefits that you have for being a chamber member. And before we start, we'll just go around and I'll call your name off based on the order that's on my screen. So you can introduce yourself. When you introduce yourself, I'd like you just, your name, your company, one sentence about your company. We don't have a lot of time for lengthy commercials, but one sentence. And then I want you to tell me why you joined the Chamber of Commerce. So share with everyone what your thought, the reason that you joined the Chamber of Commerce. And you know what, we'll introduce our staff first. And Heather already, I think you've already met her, but Heather, I'm gonna let you start us all off.
Sure. Thanks for attending today. My name is Heather Schwartzbauer. I am Membership and Digital Media Coordinator for the Chamber. I came on board about 7 years ago. They were looking for someone to fill the membership coordinator position, and I've stayed. I always joke that I stayed because they pay me, but honestly, I stay because I love the connections that I get to make with local business professionals and owners and the chamber members. They really do become like a family. So I really love this job. So that's why I stay.
Thank you, Heather. Next, why don't we do Annie?
Hello, everybody. My name is Annie Carnes. I'm the Director of Marketing and Events here at the Chamber. And yeah, I've been here, I want to say, almost a year and a half now, I would say. Something like that. I joined the Chamber here as a staff member because really, we do a lot in the community, and like Heather mentioned, with connections. Just love getting to meet all of you and, try to help your business grow. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you, Annie. Beth, why don't you go next?
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Beth Machine. I'm the Executive Assistant at the Chamber, and I joined here about, 8 months ago or so, and in February. So 4 weeks in, we were all sent home for COVID. So it's been an interesting ride as a new staff member. But I previously worked for a small business, and I'm really passionate about small business. My parents owned a company for a long time. So I just really enjoy helping out the small business owner and helping you make the most of your networking and membership. So that's why I decided to join.
Great, thank you, Beth. Todd, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Todd Rupert. I'm with Warren C. Sowers Company. We're a trucking company here in Cranberry Township. We are local, regional, and over-the-road freight. Using dry vans east of the Mississippi. We'll venture down to Florida and a little bit west. I joined, and the company joined, for the education, the networking opportunities, and a little bit trying to possibly grow the company. So a little bit about ourselves.
Very good. Thank you, Todd. Jesse, why don't you go next?
Hi, everyone. I am Jessie Marshall with Penn National Insurance. We are one of the Affinity group members for the Chamber, so I'll be talking a little bit about that in a few moments. But Penn National is a auto, home, and business insurance provider based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I've been with the Chamber about 3 years now, and I joined to reach businesses to kind of talk to them about our products and to network as well.
Very good. Thank you, Jesse. All right, Candy, you're next.
Okay. Candy Mccool with Legal Shield and ID Shield. We provide 24/7 legal and identity theft protection. We are also an affinity group. And we joined the chamber because we're small. It's just my husband and myself. And we wanted to be able to extend our footprint. We live in Butler. And we felt that the chamber, I have never seen a chamber like this chamber from the very first moment we came. And I think we joined in 2011. I'm not sure, but I think so. I've never seen a chamber so warm and welcoming. I know right now the events are kind of limited than they were, but you've never seen a big clique where you couldn't talk to people. Everybody is friendly. Everybody introduces you to people you need to meet. And it's just a wonderful group of people, business people. And that's why we joined.
Thank you, Candy. Craig, you're next.
Hello, everyone. Craig Pritz with My Benefit Advisor. We manage a program for members called the Chamber Choice Program. We started working with chambers back in 1992. So long time we've been partnering with this chamber and a lot of other chambers to bring employee benefits. You heard from Jesse, that's the business insurance program. We also have an energy program as well, and I'll talk more about those a little bit later. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig. Aram, you're next.
Hi, everybody. I guess I'm new to the chamber, but I'm also new to my organization. I just started with Dress for Success. It's only been a month, but the organization is so great. And if you guys have worked with them, I'm sure you know. I just feel like I've been here forever. I guess a quick tagline about Dress for Success would be clothing, connections, confidence. We just do everything that we can for the women in the community. And as far as I know, we're part of the chamber because this is a great place to connect with the community and small businesses around, see how we can support them and how they can support us. And that's why I'm here.
Great, thank you. Carrie, you're next.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Carrie Nolan. I'm the Business Community Liaison for Pittsburgh Job Corps. What we do is we're an education and training facility for youth ages 16 to 24. Right now, our kids are all on a virtual learning mode. Hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed here, we're going to get some information from the national office to start bringing small cohorts of students back. So we're looking forward to that. We joined the chamber to make connections. We're always looking for community partnerships and employer partnerships to foster growth and employment opportunities for our students. And working with this chamber has been absolutely wonderful. You guys have been great. Kind of started my position here the same time Beth did. So in the 8 months together, we've grown. And, you know, just it is one of the best chambers that we're part of. So I agree with those sentiments that have been made earlier. So.
Carrie, those are very kind words. Thank you very much. So,
thank you.
Linda, you're next.
Hi, I'm Linda Hindmarch. I'm with the Post-Gazette and madeinpgh.com. From my understanding, we've been members for quite some time, but have never really been active in the chamber. I'm new to the Post-Gazette since May, and I'm hoping to make some connections and be able to bring, you know, our digital, print, and online marketing profiles and help some of the businesses out in the chamber.
Great, thank you and welcome, Linda. Isabella.
Good afternoon, everybody. Isabella with Heartland. We are helping people with hiring, payroll, and timekeeping during this difficult season. I joined the chamber because I absolutely love networking and I love helping businesses to get started and up and running and increase their exposure. I think Todd Rupert might be one I referred in here. So great to see you. Wanted to just, you know, make a footprint, help as many people as I can, and the chamber being as active as it is, the size it is, and as friendly as it is, I just couldn't resist. So absolutely love it, and I've become an affiliate partnership as well.
Great, thank you, Isabella. Now I got everybody, right? There's nobody that I missed that I think? All right. Well, I am going to just take a second right now. I'm going to share a screen with you. These are the reasons why everybody said that they joined the Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to touch on each one of them very quickly and tell you how we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. First of all, the first thing that was mentioned was family atmosphere. I think you'll find, as being a part of the chamber, that we are blessed with a lot of welcoming chamber members. When we start getting into the back into the physical meetings again, I think you'll find that that everybody's very welcoming. Everybody tries to connect you with other people, tries to get you, those that you are new are going to, they'll try to adapt you and introduce you to others and that. So I think you'll find that we are a very friendly organization. Community involvement. We have a lot of ways that you can get involved with the community. First of all, we have an outreach committee. Their role specifically is doing things with the community. Some of the things that we do, well, one coming up is the Giving Tree, where we collect gifts for our nonprofit organizations to go towards people that they serve. It's the people that they serve, give them a list, and then we have those tags. People buy gifts for them and get distributed. A lot of these recipients, and they're adults and children, probably 80% children, but there's probably 20% adults, probably wouldn't get a gift unless we were collecting them for them. So it's a big part of what we do. There's a lot of other things that we do. This year has kind of been slow for us because we can't get out and do a whole lot in the community, but we did provide, coordinate lunches for a lot of our service providers and things like that. So we did a number of things that way too. Somebody joined the chamber because they're passionate about small business. Well, this is the place to be. You know, we have about 1,000 members. Of those 1,000 members, 60% are 5 employees or less, the size of the business. So it is a great way to get to meet and be involved with small business. Education. You're going to find a lot of the things that we do have an educational part to it. So we have things like the Marketing and Social Media Conference. We have monthly a thing that we call Lunchbox Session, which is free to our members. We survey what our members want to hear about, and then we go out and find an expert to talk about that. And there's a number of other ways that you're going to find out that we can help you educationally. Want to grow your business. Grow your business and networking are probably the 2 main reasons. So I'll clump those into right now because really networking comes first. As I said, our chamber is comprised of a lot of small businesses. Being comprised of a lot of small businesses, those businesses don't have the budgets to go out and spend a lot of money in getting the word out. So they're really doing it grassroots. We can help a lot in that because we're very active. We do a lot of things virtually right now. We were kind of forced into that. We will continue to do things virtually, but we will get back to in-person events, and it'll give you a big opportunity to network, meet people. You know, I say you do business with people you know, like, and trust. And the way to get to know, like, and trust someone is to see them at events, to talk to them, to network with them. Reach small businesses. We'll give you a lot of ways that you can reach small businesses, you know, again, and that's the big the composition of our membership. Extend your footprint. You know, most of our members are in a area that's from the McKnight Road corridor up through Cranberry into Zelienople, over to Route 8, over to the Beaver County line. Now, we're lucky that footprint is growing, and even in the times that are tough right now, there's still growth in the area. There's still a lot of things happening. We do find a lot of people come in and join our chamber that are outside that area, though, because it gives them an opportunity to network and be a part of our area. Connect with others. We'll show you a number of different ways you can connect with people virtually, in person. Heather's going to go through part of our website and how you can take advantage of our website and the features that we have there. Partnerships. Again, we're here to connect, and it should open up opportunities for all of you to build partnerships. Again, you do business with people you know, like, and trust. You'll find the people that you want to partner with. A lot of them are possibly in parallel businesses. with you so you can actually refer people back and forth, and it could be a very good referral source for you. And helping businesses, we'll talk a lot of ways that you can be involved in the chamber. There's a number of different committees, number of different ways that you can get active in the chamber. So with that, I'm going to turn off the share again. And I think I will, well, let me, before I do that, thank our sponsors for the meeting today. First of all, and you'll hear from them later, I think, or at least about them, if not from them directly. But USX Federal Credit Union is a sponsor, IQ Accounting, and Grader's Ice Cream. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Heather.
All right, thanks, Jim. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen at the moment. And there we go. All right, you guys can see. We're going to play a little video right now. This is a membership video that we put together during the pandemic. Al Marshke from Blue Mars Media helped us with this, and it just talks a little bit about your investment in the chamber and how we can help you get plugged into the community. So if we're good, I'm just going to play this right now. Maybe. There it is.
The Chamber of Commerce supports local businesses. We are here to support them grow, but also be a part of the community.
The first check literally I wrote when my business came here to Cranberry Township back almost 9 years ago. It was an important step for my business to be involved with the community.
Allegheny Health Network and Hindmarch value our partnership with the North Pittsburgh Chamber because we have an opportunity to speak to our community.
The Pittsburgh North Regional Chamber offers that forum for business leaders and business members to talk to each other, communicate, share information that we're not otherwise able to offer here at Cranberry Township.
We also feel that it's our responsibility to give back to the community and to work with the community to make a contribution, and the chamber is a great avenue to do that.
My most joyous chamber events are our holiday parties. I truly love them because, you know, most of the chamber members now become friends of mine, so it's like a holiday family Christmas party.
I keep renewing my membership because of the friendships that I've made within the chamber.
And they had me at hello. When I first walked in the door, I saw how organized it was. I saw smiling faces. I saw an opportunity that I didn't think was there.
But the network and being involved with my community has been the best.
The reason I joined the chamber was when at La Roche, the North Regional Chamber had a desk there. I went over, signed up, met everybody here, and they were great and they were nice, and I realized it'd be a great networking opportunity for me.
As a nonprofit leader, I think it is both a passion and a responsibility for nonprofit leaders to always network with other businesses, other nonprofit leaders, engage in any opportunity there is to market your business and just connect with others in the city.
The Chamber provides a lot of businesses for our business, but I find a lot of the affinity programs and the partnerships that they have made to bring special programs to us really benefit our business as well as a lot of others.
I joined the chamber because of the health insurance. I still have the health insurance.
The Chamber provides so many critical services for the local business community that the public sector just simply can't provide.
Our country is really driven by small businesses, and chambers really exist to help businesses of all sizes, but they bring a tremendous resource to some of the smaller businesses out there.
The benefits that help me the most are the opportunity to be in front of others each week.
And another event I truly enjoy is our meet and move lunches. It's speed dating, if you would, for business owners.
We receive some major accounts because we're able to go to the evening after hours.
There's nothing else like the Chamber of Commerce. We need the Chamber of Commerce in order to have opportunities to be at the presence of so many other businesses and nonprofits.
I met Jim and his team, and it was clear from the very start that they had a good sense of the region, the business community, and their needs.
They've all been so welcoming and so friendly and so helpful.
I think it's important to support your local chamber because your chamber supports other businesses and your chamber supports the community. So in me supporting the chamber, I'm supporting business leaders and my community at the same time.
We give before we hope to get one day.
Because when the community grows, the businesses grow.
We serve the McKnight Road corridor up through Cranberry, over to the Beaver County line, and the Route 8 corridor.
All right, that was great. I love watching it every single time. Jim looks so bad walking out of that, walking across the parking lot. I love it. So we'll jump right into member benefits, some of the services that the chamber provides. And these are some that you might not have heard about before, but certificates of origin. So as a chamber member, we will sign any documents that you have for exporting for free. We also provide this service to non-members, but there's a charge for that. Normally it's around $20 per document. We also offer bulk mail. We offer the use of our bulk mail permit. So we hold a permit in the Cranberry Township Municipal Building, and if you are looking to do a mailing of over 200 pieces, you can use our bulk mail permit. Normally that runs you the cost of membership every single year. So if you're planning to send a lot of things out, you can join the chamber and then get that for free, right? We also can provide a mailing list. I know I jumped down in the line a little bit, but we also can provide a mailing list of our chamber members. You will receive this in Excel format, Excel spreadsheet format, so that you can reuse it. We will never offer you email addresses, but this would basically just be physical addresses or mailing addresses. You have the opportunity as a chamber member to offer a member deal to our members and to the community. This member deal shows up on our website, which gets a ton of traffic every single month. It shows up in an e-blast that goes out on the 15th of the month to all of the representatives in our database. And there's a member deals button in our Monday morning coffee e-newsletter that's mailed out weekly. We have a database referral system. So there are a lot of great networking groups in the area, but what the chamber can offer you for your membership fee is your own page on our website and a way for chamber members to refer you through our member portal. And I'll explain that in a little bit. We also have a meeting room, a conference room in our Wexford office. We have two locations, if you did not know that. We have a Wexford office and we have an office in the Cranberry Township Municipal Building. Our Wexford office has a conference room that on normal occasions can seat 55. And Jim, you can help me for a little bit. I know we've spaced them out for COVID and I think we can hold maybe 25 safely distanced at 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart. Depending on if you want everybody to have a table, it's like 14 or 15. But if you want to put them in theater seating, we can handle around 25 and be socially distanced.
Great, thanks for that. We also have an Aquas board. So if you're looking to hold a training or a conference or an in-person / virtual meeting, it's great for those. We hold those on Thursdays as well. We have an online business directory. So if you haven't done this already, go to our website, pghnorthchamber.com, click on membership directory and search for yourself and kind of see what your member page looks like on our website. And I'll teach you how to update that information in a little bit. We offer a community resource guide to the community once a year. This is an annual publication. It's beautiful, glossy, And actually, I should have grabbed one beforehand. I apologize. Beautiful glossy magazine that we pass out in the Cranberry Township Municipal Building. We have them at some of our events. We have them in each of our offices. We normally, there you go, Jim, good job. We normally pass out about 7,000 of these every single year. It is a beautiful publication. And what's great about this is you're listed in it. If you're a chamber member, there's a membership directory right in the back of that publication. So this is really a publication that community members hang on to because it has the 411, there you go, there's your membership directory. There's a 411 in the beginning of the book that lists the fire companies, all the township information. There's information about the area. So when new members come into our community, this is one of those publications that they're handed by Tracy Armstrong. She's the welcome wagon lady. She actually knocks on the door of all the new homeowners in the area, and one of those publications is in her bag as well. So it's really, you're able to get your business name in the hands of a lot of community members with that. We also offer a printed map. As you know, not a lot of places around the area print maps nowadays, but we do. And so if you want a map or several hundred, just let us know because we have a bunch of them. And then also we offer you a chamber app. So you can download Member Plus app right in your pocket, and you have access to other chamber member information. You have access to your accounts. And we'll go over that in a little bit as well. So let's talk a little bit about extending your marketing reach. And at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Annie, who is our Director of Marketing and Events, and she can talk a little bit about marketing.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, so Heather mentioned a lot of good things in the last slide. One of them, which I will jump right into actually, is the Pittsburgh North the Community Guide. This is the glossy publication she was talking about. I don't know if you could see it. My Halloween background is sort of messing it up right now, but this is awesome. As a chamber member, you have the option of, putting ads in this thing. And, Heather mentioned the reach that this gets. This publication, we have a bunch of copies here at the Wexford office. Heather has them at the Cranberry office. So if you wanted to see just, what this actually looks like, to see if you'd be interested in being in it for 2021, you could stop by our offices and pick one up. I wanted to jump a little bit into Corridors. So Corridors is our monthly magazine that we put out every month. It is a publication where we have different topics for each month. Last month, because we celebrated this month, I guess we're still in October. See, I always think ahead. I'm already in November. National Business Women's Week actually was this past week. So for our October edition for Corridors, we featured it around women in business. The great thing about Corridors is this gives you, as a chamber member, another opportunity to advertise, which reaches all of our members and then some. We always print out copies of Corridors, and they are available at both of our offices as well. Obviously, with everything gone virtual, our e-magazine version of this has been more popular recently since we haven't had a ton of people physically in the office. But, another great way as a chamber member to get involved with Corridors without, if you're looking for more of the budget-friendly way besides paying for advertising for Corridors, we accept articles each month that are revolving around our topic. So if you're interested in submitting any articles for future publications, we've been trying to pick the topics in advance, at least 3 months in advance, just so that we give people a good heads up. Articles and ads for Corridors are always due the first of the month. And then, of course, as usual, we have our upcoming events also in Corridors, so you can always be up to date on chamber stuff. So that's Corridors. I think Heather, oh no, it's on my sheet. The county map. This thing is really cool too. So as a chamber member, you also have the option of being a part of our map. I will not unfold it because it is literally a map. But these are also copies that are in both of our offices. And, you know, we distribute these to other organizations, libraries. So it's always a great idea to get involved in this map every year. Monday Morning Coffee is our weekly e-newsletter, super, super popular. I always say this every member benefit orientation, but since I've been here at least, if that Monday Morning Coffee does not go out at exactly 8:30 on a Monday morning, trust me, my phone starts blowing up and people want their Monday morning coffee. I, for one, enjoy, you know, sitting here reading the Monday Morning Coffee and with my actual coffee. So you can also have advertising opportunities with the Monday Morning Coffee e-newsletter. As far as the reach for our e-blasts, you know, you're talking about 3,500 up-to-date emails that goes out to. So when you're talking about taking advantage of those advertising opportunities with the chamber, Monday Morning Coffee is popular for a reason, to advertise in. And I always encourage our chamber members to take advantage of the Monday Morning Coffee ads because, like I said, you know, people really do read them. So, and if for whatever reason, you know, as a new member, if you haven't been receiving the Monday Morning Coffee emails, let me know. Sometimes, you know, we may not have your email, but we might have another person that's directly affiliated with your organization. So we can easily add your email to receive those Monday Morning Coffee e-blasts. As Heather also mentioned, we also have something called Member News. Member News is a way, which Heather will explain later on as we get into member benefits orientation slides, but you have a way to log into your member portal and upload member news as a chamber member, and that automatically gets put under the members tab of our website. And also member news always shows up at the bottom of Monday Morning Coffee. So you know that that news is getting out every single week. So, you know, Heather, I always say, is like the chamber master. So she knows the ins and outs of, if you're having trouble uploading something to member news, you know, we're here to help you do that. And I always encourage taking advantage of member news as well. Speaking of our website.
Free.
And it's free.
Sorry,
yes,
it's free.
Just add that word in there so I remember. Yeah, member news is free. So that's another one of those ways where you can find more affordable ways to advertise with us and still get that reach. Speaking of our website, a few months ago, we just launched our brand new homepage for the website. We also have now advertising opportunities on the homepage of the website through a scrolling graphic. So we try to get those ads out. You know, you can have 4 weeks at a time if you wanted to pursue those advertising opportunities for the scrolling graphic on the website homepage. And as well as the business and community resource guide, which we've already went over. Like I said, I encourage you guys to pick up a copy of that, especially since, you know, we will be figuring out our 2021 plan with our business and community resource guide guy. He normally comes in the late fall to our members to see who wants to take advantage of advertising opportunities. I think with COVID, it's going to be pushed back a little bit. We're still trying to figure out the exact dates that we're going to be hearing from him, but we will obviously let all of our members know when that opportunity becomes available. Facebook and Instagram live videos. This is something that we started doing more heavily going into the COVID months and quarantine. And, you know, it gets a ton of traction on our Facebook page and, you know, Instagram pages. So actually organically, our Facebook reaches between 1,500 and 7,000 people on Facebook. And that's just organically. You know, sometimes we do Facebook boosts where we throw a little bit of money towards Facebook advertising. That's just one of the things that we try to do, you know, for our community regarding community events or even members to try to get the word out about certain things. So if you have any questions and you're interested in doing a Facebook Live, just let us know. I already went over the map, and the enhanced business directory listing, Heather, I think you go over that in the one of the slides as soon as you get into the portal. But we heavily encourage you to take advantage of that. I think that is the biggest bang for your buck. I think it's like $25, right, Heather? Yep. As a chamber member, I think that's just super important. Best $25 you can spend. Member deals e-blast. Like Heather had mentioned, we do a hot member deals e-blast in the middle of the month every month, and you would basically upload your member deal to the membership portal, and then we just link it straight to that e-blast, and then it reaches 3,500 people. And that's a separate e-blast. So you're getting like your news out directly to the members. And then of course, as always, the hashtag PGH North Chamber. If you add that hashtag to the end of any of your Facebook or Instagram posts, you're obviously adding on to the reach that the Pittsburgh North Chamber has. So we always encourage you to get that hashtag out there. Even when you're promoting your own business stuff. I mean, you want the community and you want other local businesses to know that you are a chamber member, because there are, we have like 1,000 chamber member businesses and thousands and thousands and thousands of employees that work for those member businesses. So you never know how far the 6 degrees of separation can go. So I highly recommend doing the hashtag Pittsburgh North Chamber. And it's not on here, but I wanted to go over quickly a little bit, even though our video upcoming with some of our events, we do have weekly connections meetings 3 times a week. They're virtual right now. We have one that has been going hybrid here at our Wexford office. We're trying to reintroduce them in person, but for now, the virtual ones are going very well. We have business after hours in case some things during the day aren't benefiting your schedule. Normally they're from 4 to 6 or 5 to 7 at one of our local restaurants. We also have something called the Marketplace Lunch. So it's once a month and you basically go and you meet for lunch, and depending on the location, sometimes it changes, but we always try to keep it the same. And it's just a networking lunch. We also have the Lunchbox Sessions, which is also a networking opportunity once a month, but this has the educational twist I think that Jim was talking about earlier. Those are free for chamber members. I highly encourage you guys taking advantage of that. We try to bring in speakers that are experts in their field. We change up the topic all the time each month. And then we have some of our signature events that you could take advantage of, like the Marketing and Social Media Conference, or one of our numerous golf outings, the Health and Wellness Fair. If you're somebody that, exists in the health and wellness industry, taking advantage of being at that health and wellness fair to get in front of the community. Our meet and moves, which are basically like speed dating, only networking, speed networking. We actually have a meet and move coming up next Tuesday, the 27th. We have 2. One is at 10 a.m. and one is at 1 p.m. Registration is up on our website right now. So if you're looking for a way to do something that's not virtual, definitely take advantage of that. Lunch is provided. And of course the Mega Mixer, which we couldn't do this year, unfortunately, because of COVID, but we partner with, I forget how many chambers, at least 10 other chambers or business or networking organizations. And we have a really fun night out on the Gateway Clipper. And it just is a great way to also expand your network outside of this chamber. And then this year we launched the Cranberry Township Farmers Market, which has also given small businesses and vendors a way to get in front of the community because a bunch of events have been canceled. And that has been going on every Friday now since July 10th. This upcoming Friday is our last Friday at the Farmers Market. And that information is also up on our website too. So ton of different things going on here. I know I just threw a bunch of information at you, but there are so many ways to extend your marketing reach with the chamber, take advantage of advertising. And as always, I'm always here to answer any questions. I will leave my email and info and direct extension in the chat. So Feel free to call or email me anytime if you're interested in learning more about any advertising or marketing opportunities with the Chamber.
And Annie brought up a good point. If you would like to leave your contact information in the chat, we'll make sure everyone that attended today gets that information so they can reach out to you. So kind of use that as a business card caddy. And again, the Chamber exists to not only help you grow your business and make money, but to save money as well. So extending your marketing reach, we really try to provide you that reach that larger companies can afford with marketing budgets that maybe smaller companies cannot. So we are gonna go right on into joining a committee. One of the best ways that you can take advantage of your Chamber membership and get that ROI is to join a committee. We have a rather large Chamber, so these committees are more intimate. You get to know each other. You can kind of connect with people that you want to do business with or that has the same skills as you do. For example, our ambassador committee, it's just a great, for those who love to network, it's a great way for you to greet the new members, to stay in touch with members that might be up for renewal. We have a community outreach committee. This basically is comprised of a lot of nonprofits, and they work on community outreach as far as the Giving Tree is concerned, scholarships. We have a legislative and economic development committee, so if you love politics, this is a great way for you to get involved. We have the HYPE committee. HYPE actually stands for Helping Young Professionals Excel. So if you are not a young professional, but if you have a young professional in your company and would love to get them plugged in, reach out to us about sitting on that. An events committee, marketing committee, and membership committee. And I see membership committee has a bunch of extra M's in it, so we'll have to take that out. But we are a very active Chamber, like Jim and Annie have both said. So there are a ton of ways for you to get involved and build those relationships. We're gonna talk right now about your member portal. And I'm just going to jump out of my PowerPoint presentation right now. And if you can still see my screen, one of the benefits of Chamber membership is, like I said, having your own page on our website. So if you go on our website, check in the membership directory, search for your name, your business will pop up. When you first joined the Chamber or were added to the database, you should have received a couple emails from me. One was a welcome email, and then you received an email that basically had a link in it for you to create your own Chamber credentials. If you have not received that email, sometimes it goes to a junk folder or sometimes it gets misplaced, just let me know. Just drop your name in the chat function and let me know. I'll make sure to send you that email again. But this is the most important thing you can do as a Chamber member within the first month of joining. And if you've been a member and you haven't done this, then as soon as you log off, make sure you check into doing this now. This is your member portal. This is where you'll come to keep your business information up to date. So when customers, clients are searching for you, they'll know who to get in contact with and they'll know how to get in contact with you. So you're going to come in here, you're going to take a look on your left-hand side of the screen. You can enter personal information, but the first thing that I want you to do is come down to company information, click on that. Keep in mind that I'm logged in as the Chamber of Commerce, so some of this information will be skewed a little bit. But you're going to scroll down to your website information. And when you click on website information, this is the information that is visible to the public on our website. Now you'll see it automatically defaults to whatever it was when you joined the Chamber. Either if you joined online, what that information was that you entered into the search fields, or if you handed in a paper application, what was on
Heather,
there. Yeah.
Heather, I think you need to, you're still on my screen anyhow, you're still sharing the PowerPoint. So you need to stop sharing the PowerPoint and then open the new screen, which would be the portal.
Thanks, Jim. I did not realize that. All right, are you guys in now? Can you see?
Looks good.
Okay, good. So let me go back to the home screen. Thanks for telling me that. So there's the home screen when you first log in there. You're going to come right over to the company information, and you're going to come down to website information, and you'll see this little checkbox that automatically populates what was entered when you joined the chamber. If you need to change any of that, you're just going to uncheck that box, and that makes all these search fields editable. If you ever want to check what's happening, you can just preview your web page, click that button, and this is how it's showing up on our website, but that's the chamber. So like I said, don't pay attention. I'm going to recheck that box. You're going to scroll down here. You can add in your social media pages. You're just going to check the box and then copy and paste the URL there, and you can verify it just to make sure it's copy and pasted correctly. You have an opportunity to add a web description. So you're going to talk about your business, hours of operation, driving directions, but this is what I also always say. The most important thing that you can do is enter searchable keywords. So you're going to enter words that are the words that a customer or client would search for in that search bar on our website. So this will be any product or service that you offer. You want to make sure you enter. So when someone starts typing that in the search field, your business information populates. Now, Annie had talked about that enhanced web package for $25. This is where that comes into play. With the enhanced web package for $25 a year, you get a longer business description, more searchable keywords. You can add a logo, you can add photos, you can add a video to your web page, and then you can also add highlights. So these highlights would be text that will drive customers or clients to specific pages on your website. Now keep in mind that all of this increases your SEO. So you want to make sure everything that you're entering in this member portal, as far as your business is concerned, matches what's on your website. Because what Google does is just make sure all of that information is consistent across the internet, and then that increases your SEO. So if you need any help with that, please let me know. I'm happy to sit down and go over that information with you. We'll go back to the home page. Now, Annie had talked about adding member deals. This is where you can add your own member deals. So you'll just log in with your username and password. You click on member deal. What's visible here on this screen is all of the member deals that other chamber members have added. So you can take advantage of all of those. And you can also share them with all of the representatives in your company. So there are some great member deals there. And then if you want to add your own, you just click this blue button. It'll say add member deal. You want to make sure you add a title to your member deal, and you want to make sure your business name is in that title. So for example, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette offers small businesses, blah, blah, blah. Because in the Monday Morning Coffee, only the title of your member deal is displayed, and then the members will have to click on it to be taken to a page on our website with the details. So again, make sure your business name is in that title. You can add your description in the body, you can add an image there, and any contact information that you would like. There's member news, same thing for member news. If you want member news on our website or in our Monday Morning Coffee, that's free advertising for you. You can add as many as you would like at any time that you would like. Same thing, you just come in here, click add member news. I will show you quickly. For some reason, it's just a glitch in our database, or they have it created for a specific purpose. It auto-populates to news release and the date. You want to highlight that and delete that. And again, add your business name in the title. When do you want that member news release to display? And then you click submit, and it's super easy. You can add jobs as well. If you have any company openings, come on in here, feel free as a member benefit to add those for free. They show up on our website. And a newer feature to the database is a request for proposal. So if you want to do business with a chamber member, we don't have any actually active right now, but if you want to do business with a chamber member, let's say you want to add on to your physical location, or you need somebody to come in and clean your carpets, or you're looking for someone to clean your home, you can come in here and add an RFP, your proposal title. You can just enter all these search fields, how much money you want to spend, and then you choose your category of business that you want that to go to, and you submit it. And that'll go to all of the chamber members listed in that category, and they can bid on that job. We'll just skip right back here very quickly. Underneath the links section are all our Affinity program partners. So if you're looking to do business with any of our Affinity program partners and want more information, you can click on those websites. And you'll have an opportunity to hear from them in a few minutes. Now we have a membership directory that's visible to the public on our website, but we also have a directory tab in the member portal, and this gives you a little bit more detailed information if you're searching for any of our chamber members. For example, you can search by a representative in this member portal, which you cannot do on the public version of our membership directory. There are also some filters that you might not have on the public version, but let's say you meet somebody at a chamber member or a member event, and you remember their name, but you can't remember what company they're with. You can come on in here and search. You can also reach out to these representatives and send them an email directly. In the events tab, just very quickly, this lists all of our chamber events that are also public on our public website. But one feature that I do want to point out, let's say you've attended an event and you need a receipt. You have to turn those expenses in at the end of the month. You can come over here, click on events I've attended or checked in at. And if you've seen that you did actually come, some people forget they've even registered for events. But if there's an event you checked in at and you need that receipt, all you have to do is either print it or let us know, and we'll email you a copy of the receipt for that. There's a resources tab. If you sit on one of these committees, we post our minutes here. You can come in here. We also have an ACH form that is posted here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if your membership is up for renewal and you want to make payments this year, you can download that ACH form and submit it. No, I'm going to mute Isabella there for a second. Your ROI tab. This is great for you to come in and see how your chamber membership is working for you. You can actually click down through here if you've posted a job. How many times has your job been viewed online? How many times has your member deal been viewed? How many times has someone gone to our website, typed in one of your searchable keywords, and your business information populated? How many times have they actually clicked on your member page on our website? Or how many times have they even clicked through to your actual website? So it's a great way you can just look down through here and see how your chamber membership is working for you. All right, does anyone have any questions regarding this member portal?
I do, Heather. On those RFPs or the where someone puts in a referral,
yeah.
Do you have to go onto the website to see that a referral's been sent to you, or does an email come to your email?
Yeah, so you will get an email. So if somebody's looking for a specific job, it'll come directly to your inbox.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. There's an app for that, of course. If you want this member portal in your pocket, which is a great little card caddy as well. If you're searching for a chamber member, you can just download this, look for Member Plus. It's an Apple or Android. download it. You're going to use the same login credentials that you would for the desktop version, and then you can keep your information updated, and you can search for other chamber members on here. You can pay open invoices. You can register for events, everything right from your phone. So, okay, I think I have to stop share again, right, Jim? I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna go right back to our PowerPoint presentation. All right. And we're just gonna talk a little bit. Jim, would you mind talking a little bit about the COVID-19 response?
Sure. You know, COVID-19 has affected everybody dramatically and caught probably everybody by surprise, and us just like everybody else. And way back, you know, when it all started, you know, we as a chamber kind of looked at our role and said, you know, what is our role in all this? You know, how should we, how can we help our members and how can we move forward? And we made a conscious decision back then that we were here for our members, that this is the reason that members joined a Chamber of Commerce. It wasn't just for networking. That's what everybody thinks about, but it's also in times of need. And how can we help them? How can we connect them and do and help them through this very, very difficult time? From that, we look too at, you know, it's not just our chamber and the people in our footprint, but it's the whole region. And we have a responsibility of the region to try to help. And so we then put together a tri-county work growth collaborative that included the Butler County Chamber, the Beaver County Chamber, Butler County Tourism, Butler County Economic Development, CDC, Job Corps. Carrie was a part of that, who's on with us today, along with the SBA, and really tried, and we met every single week as a group. Then we had subgroups. We put together virtual meetings and really tried to help the restaurant group on how they can deal with this. So we had people come in and talk to them. We talked retail on how you can survive if you're a retailer right now. We had also different Facebook retail sessions that we really tried to get our retailers out in front. So we did a lot of different things, and really, you know, I've always said, you know, we're doing things now that we were afraid to do way back in last year at this time, or even January, even February, and we were forced into it, and it caught us by surprise. It made us really learn things very, very quickly, and do things and make quick decisions. And I think we did that. And if there's one good thing about all of this, when we get to the other side, and hopefully that will be soon, it's going to be a blend of the old and the new. And I think there's going to be a lot of new things that are going to be exciting for us to do. And then we will get back to some of the old things. But that kind of was our COVID-19 response. From that, on the slide that you see in front of you, Farmers Market is also mentioned. You know, we got involved this year with the Farmers Market in Cranberry. We started it mid-June. We got a little bit of a late start because of the COVID-19, but we were able to grow that. The market last year, I think they had around 10 participants. This year we had over 30. We tracked attendance. Our highest attendance was 555 people came to it. We've been consistently around 400, maybe a little bit more. So we really have done a lot, really trying to help our membership through these times. So
great, thank you. Yeah, and I think you made a good point the other day by saying, you know, as a Chamber of Commerce, we had a decision to make because, you know, we weren't able to hold events? Do we retract and kind of wait it out, or do we just kind of plug in and get stuff accomplished? It's really hard for me right now because I work in the municipal building and I have one of the township employees discoing at my window just to make me laugh. That's what I love about this chamber. But the farmers market really was a way for us to see a sect of our community that is struggling. You have these small businesses that are, you know, just used to having opportunities like farmers markets and Slippery Rock Village Fest and Mars Apple Fest and just vendor fairs that were completely shut down and they were struggling. So it was a way that the chamber can kind of jump in and help provide opportunity for them to sell their product. So that was one of our biggest accomplishments, and Annie's worked super hard on that. So that's what we tried to do as the chamber, just to help everyone stay afloat at this time. Next, hold on, here it comes. This is Jim's favorite part of member benefits orientation. This is his doodly that he creates for us. It's newly updated. So without further ado, here we go. find it. I cut off the end.
Oh.
You get
Well, that
the
was a great
idea.
ending. I tried to write fast too, so that we could get through it real quick, but.
Sorry, I let Candy in the room and it stopped it. My apologies, you guys, but again, we will share this in Monday Morning Coffee and you'll be able to see the rest of it. The end of it was the Affinity program partners. So we'll just jump right into them if you don't mind then, right from the PowerPoint presentation. Does that work?
Sure does.
Okay, we'll go right back to that. My bad. All right, let's go down. And we're going to introduce you now to some of our Affinity program partners. Let's go on. So we will start with Craig.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So my name's Craig. I'm with Chamber Choice. My benefit advisor actually manages the Chamber Choice program. We've been partnering with the Chamber for, going on 20 some years now. Started back in 1992. I will apologize to you in advance. The Chamber has brought you a ton of information and I'm about to throw a ton more on you. So I know this can be very overwhelming. I'll try to break it up into a few sections and just go through it very quickly. As members of the Chamber, you have access to a pretty extensive, what I would say to be probably the best employee benefits program around. The reason I feel that way is because we have the deepest toolbox. And what that means is when it comes to your renewals, when it comes to your health insurance, we get discounts from multiple companies. We have an exclusive risk pool, a consortium just for Chamber members where we can pull you out of the normal rating model you're in today. We have a PEO, a professional employer organization. That's where we can bundle your medical, dental, vision, life, disability, payroll, workers' comp, some voluntary stuff, HR, enrollment, and package it all together and basically take your HR off of you and handle all that for you if that's not what you want to do. So we have exclusive options to help members with their health insurance. The one we featured today, by the way, on a Did You Know was something called the difference card that allows us to look at a company's renewal, look at options to keep them with the insurance company they have today, but guarantee savings. It's a great tool that we have exclusive for Chamber members as well. But what really makes Chamber Choice neat today, it's all the behind the scenes support. First thing we talk about is access to things like we'll do your COBRA for you. We'll do all your compliance for you. There's no cost for that. We can build enrollment platforms. We can put together benefit guidebooks. But some of the neat things, most used things today, all of our clients have access to a team of HR professionals and attorneys, very important during COVID. They also have access to an employee handbook builder. And so in the last few months, we've heard from a lot of people that their handbook really wasn't prepared to handle things like furlough and how do they build a new handbook. Become our client and we'll do it for you for free. We've heard from people that they've had employees that were furloughed, used some PTO days, some sick days. They're not really sure how to track everything. Call our attorneys. They'll give you the answer for free. So we've got some great tools to help you behind the scenes as well. It's one of the things that makes the Chamber Choice program so special, so incredible right now. And then just to piggyback on something that Jim said earlier about the COVID-19 resources, there are a lot of resources out there. We have some that are a little different that are geared towards your employee benefits. So on the microsite that we've created for the Chamber, pnrc.mybenefitadvisor.com, you will find COVID information as it relates to your employee benefits, what health insurance companies are doing, how long COBRA is being extended, if it is, how long open enrollment is going to be extended. That sort of information you'll find from us as well. At the end of the day, I encourage everybody to reach out to us. Let us take a look. Tell us what your pains are. Tell us what you don't like about your benefits. Odds are I can reach in my toolbox and pull something out to help you. Thank you. Oh, and we do have two other pieces to Chamber Choice. Jesse's going to talk about one of those today, the Business Insurance Penn National Program, but I do real quickly want to touch on our energy program as well. As part of the Chamber, you have access to what used to be known as On-Demand Energy Solutions, now works as World Connect Energy, one of the largest managers of energy in the world. It's in their name, but they're really your free resource. You know, if you're paying your own electric bill or your own gas bill, you owe it to yourself to reach out to them as well. They're a resource for you. Their team behind the scenes will look at what you're doing. They'll read your contracts. They'll advise you on where you can get the best price. They can put you into a chamber risk pool. They help chamber members save a lot of money on their energy and gas. And if you're looking to do any expansions, reach out to them ahead of time. They can be very helpful in that sense as well. Jesse will talk about the third part of our Chamber Choice program, Penn National, here in a little bit. Thank you very much.
Great, thanks, Craig. Yeah, actually, Karen was having issues logging in, so I'm glad you touched on that portion of Chamber Choice. And then Jesse, I'll just go straight to you. Would you like to talk about Penn National?
Sure, thank you. Let me share my screen here. Okay, so as I mentioned before, Penn National is an auto, home, and business insurer. We partner with the Chamber and Craig over at My Benefit Advisor to offer the business program for Chamber Choice. As we mentioned, we do have a program just for business members. Penn National has been a insurance company in Pennsylvania for now 101 years. We just had our anniversary last year. So we're really excited about that. The program is run all out of Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania. We do have a regional office here in Monroeville. I am the territory manager, or one of the territory managers for that group. And what this program does is it partners with businesses, and it's an all lines dividend program. So what that means is we take the premiums of, you know, the BOP product, your auto, workers' comp, those types of things, combine them all into one program with all the Chamber Choice chambers. And at the end of the dividend program, if the business is profitable and everyone had a good year, we declare a dividend. So what that means is our policyholders get money back on their insurance. It's something pretty rare that a lot of our competitors are not doing, is giving back some of that insurance premium. Our average is about 6.5% of the total premium being given back since 2011. And as you can see on this flyer, we've given back right around $9.7 million in premiums since the program has started. We do work with independent agents, and what that means is those agents do represent Penn National, where the program is facilitated, and they are also members of the Chamber as well. So you can see on this flyer specifically a few of the local agents that belong to Pittsburgh North are there in the bottom. So if that's something that you might be interested in, something that you want to hear more about, definitely reach out to one of those agents to talk to them about your business insurance. Or of course, you can always ask me any questions here as well. So thank you.
Thanks, Jesse. We'll turn it over now to Candy Mccool, and she'll talk about Legal Shield and identity theft. Did we lose her again? I think we might have. So we'll just skip right down to Isabella. They are brand new Affinity program partners, and she'll talk about Heartland.
Yes, so thank you. So Heartland has been with the Chamber for quite a while, and we provide the payroll services to small and mid-sized businesses. We have had our highest months ever, and I think it's because we are here to help our clients rather than sell our clients. And we are helping businesses to work safely with touchless technology solutions, also helping them to find money in the hiring process by reducing the amount of funds that they're having to spend in hiring employees, also helping them save money with the onboarding time and attendance, and payroll functions. So all of that together helps to reduce administrative and operating expenses. And a couple of stories. Recently, one of our new clients hired 2 veterans. So with work opportunity tax credits, if you're not familiar, employers can receive work opportunity tax credits for certain persons that come back to work, like Social Security, coming off of food stamps right now. Anyone who's been unemployed for 26 weeks or more is eligible for $2,400 if they don't go back to the same company they worked for before. So we're helping to fund a lot of that. And this particular company hired 2 veterans, and so they received $19,200 in tax credits immediately for the year, or they can, if they don't need it this year, since it's been such a crazy year, you can bank that for up to 20 years and use it in the future. And then also with our payroll software, we have a preview so that you can see what your dollars look like on the payroll side before you actually hit run payroll. And someone had worked 22.5 hours at a restaurant, and the person had actually keyed in 225 hours. She missed that decimal point. So right before she hit the process payroll button, she saw she was about to pay someone $2,000 for 22 hours of work. So she was so grateful for that. So right now, 1 in 3 businesses are reviewing their payroll processes and looking at year-end expenses and budgeting for 2021. So if you know of anyone with small to mid-sized business that is interested in having a review, certainly reach out to me. My information is in the chat. And Heartland has been around for 23 years. We have over 400,000 card clients, 42,000 payroll clients.
Great, thanks, Isabella. And Candy, you're just in time. You're muted.
Sorry, I just keep getting kicked out. When all the screens went up, it said it couldn't handle it. Then it decided to reboot. Anyway, Legal Shield and ID Shield protection. In these very, very trying times, everybody is stressed out about everything. Identity theft is at an all-time high because of COVID and because of everybody being online and everything that everybody is doing. And you need to be protected. You need to take that area of your life and give you peace of mind. So we do 2 things. We help you personally by protecting that, by getting you in this time. I hate to mention it, but 75% of people don't have a will. With this program, you get a free will, free living will, for medical power of attorney. Mostly important, you kids from 18 to 26 that live at home and aren't married are covered. You need to have them have a medical power of attorney, because if they would get COVID and they would get sick, you can't do anything as a parent because they're over the age of 18. And they're not married, they live at home, they have nobody else to talk for them. So you need to get that, that's really important. And the second thing that we do is help your small business. Whether you have 0 employees or as many employees as your company can handle, we can offer this program also to all your employees. And again, because of the Affinity program, it is at a major discount with lots over $100 savings each year. It's a very good plan with the Chamber. And I just want to mention, we also have small business plans, whether you have 0 employees up to 100, to protect and help with legal your company. So I know you got a lot thrown at you today, and when I tried to go into chat, it kicked me out too. So I am on the website. When you just go on there, click on Affinity Programs, click on Legal Shield, all our information is there, and I can help and explain anything you need. So please give us a call and let us know.
Thanks, Candy. And I'll also be sending out a recap email to everyone that's attended today, and we'll attach the Affinity Program partner information, whether it be links to their website, contact information, so you can follow up later and it'll be easier. We have a few that aren't represented here today. One is North Pittsburgh Greeting Company. That is owned by Tracy Armstrong. She's the welcome wagon lady. She welcomes new residents into the area with a bag full of coupons. So if your company wants to advertise to the residential, then you can talk with Tracy Armstrong. And she also has a commercial business to business bag that she welcomes all of the new businesses in the area. So if you're looking for a great way to advertise to either residents or businesses, definitely get in contact with her. What's her tagline? It's the key to making a first impression. So she's great at what she does. Jim, would you mind talking a little bit about the Treesdale Affinity program and direct payment?
Yeah, happy to. So everybody's familiar with Treesdale Golf and Country Club. It is a country club. By being a chamber member, you get certain benefits in joining there. So you can, if you are interested, let us know. We can connect you with Denise, who is the membership development person at Treesdale, and she'll give you more of the details. But again, as a member, you get benefits to help in lowering the cost of membership with Treesdale. Direct Payment Consultants is a bank card processing company. The chamber recently, we changed our processing over to them. They are a new no BS merchant processing company. And I can attest that just in fees alone, in savings of fees, we've saved as a chamber over almost $400 a month in lowered fees from them over the time that we've switched. And that's $400 per month. And we don't process a lot of bank cards right now, so it could be even bigger for your company. So definitely check them out. There's no compliance fees that you don't have to worry about every year going in and doing your compliances and that kind of thing. So it is it could be a big win for you in switching to direct payment consultants. So there. And then also, while I'm still on, let me just, we want to thank our sponsors for the member benefits orientation, USX Federal Credit Union, Holsinger, which they are bookkeeping and accounting. And again, we use them too. And Grader's Ice Cream, they've been a great partner since they moved into the area. If we were in person right now, we'd have Grader's Ice Cream for you. Since we're not in person, we're going to eat it all here by ourselves at the chamber. But no, they are a great partner, great ice cream. And you'll see it when we get back in person doing things. You'll see them a lot. So thank you.
Great. Okay, does anyone have any questions? We try to be considerate of your time and as close to 2:30 as possible. So I think we're right on there. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, Jim, Carrie said it's not nice to tease about ice cream. Well, it's not nice for me either because I'm in Cranberry and they have the ice cream in Wexford. So I feel you for sure. All right, if you don't have any other questions, again, I'll send a follow-up email with some more information. Please feel free to reach out to any of us with any questions. We really appreciate you logging on today and learning everything there is to know about your chamber benefits.